Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Jacob and I'm the new face of Glamour Zen. Sanida wanted me to tell you that she really appreciates all your support, but she wanted to retire and pursue her dreams, which is why she's purchased a bait and tackle shop, and she's going to spend most of her time grinding chum and raising minnows, finding new and interesting lures to procure to sell at her shop, and hopefully she'll have a great time. I wish her all the best. Have no fear, I think that I have watched enough of her videos to be competent to lead you to beauty. So without further ado, we're going to try a smoky eye look today. And this is a great look for, you know, a variety of different situations, whether it be, you know, a romp in the garden or, you know, a casual date at the movies. Really whatever you want to do, it's appropriate. And that's why I like it so much. Very versatile. So here we go. The first thing we're going to need is some foundation because, as you know, it's the foundation of our look. That's how I remember. So what I like to do is squeeze a drop onto my fingertips, and then I apply it here, 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 and here. And maybe you might want a little bit more. And then you just act like you're going to the beach. You got to apply sunscreen all over your face, you know, because you want it to be very, you know, even, so you don't get a sunburn. Stuff smells. This particular brand is a stinky. Anyway, and so ladies, maybe don't wear too much of this because it is stinky. If your man moves in for a kiss, he's gonna, you know, he's gonna think you got something funky going on. What I do in the beginning is I like to use the new instant age rewind because let's face it, you know, age is your enemy. And I suffer from severe bags, so I just want to kind of dabble, you know, just dabble it on there, kind of just dab it on there, and then you just smooth it out with this handy applicator that they have. It's kind of gonna, you know, make your bags less noticeable. What I would do next is, you know, the mascara obviously is what goes next, clearly. Of course, before you apply your mascara, you've got to curl your lashes. So you just kind of wedge them in there, and you squeeze. You got to be careful. You got to be very careful. So now I'm ready to apply my mascara. So we'll just do that. We, you know, you swipe it up. Wipe it up. And you know, I might get a little messy on the eyelids, but it's no big deal because you can always erase that. That's why we're doing this first instead of making your beautiful look and then doing this. You know, then you would really have problems. So, doing this, yeah, swiping it up. So now I'm just going to go ahead and start on my eyeshadow. And for that, I'm going to use this 6 Contour Blush palette. And it's got, these are blushes though, so I don't really recommend using those. So we're going to start with our just general application brush, which is, you know, and then you just apply it to the lid. You're just going to apply it to the lid. You know, it occurs to me that some people use like a primer, but I have never found a need for that. You know, and then you repeat the process on the other eye. Put it on there. You know, you start in the corner and you work your way out. Is really what you want to do. You know, just get it to where you feel comfortable with the way it looks. You know, you know. And then I'm going to kind of blend upward. You know. And I'm going to fix my eyebrows later, so you know you don't have to worry about you know, touching your eyebrows right now. That doesn't matter. That's not important. So now I've got to get a little bit of a sharper brush like this one. I'm going to use this F10 medium angled shading, and that's exactly what I'm going to do is some shading. I'm going to go with a little bit of a darker color in my crease. You know, you start out dark in the crease, and then you work your way out. So there you go, crease. And that looks pretty good. Then you switch over here and you just do the same thing. And again, you want it to look kind of kind of, and see, you see I've done like sort of a wing thing on the sides. That's to make my lashes appear more full. I'm gonna just, you kind of want to highlight your brow bone a little bit. So you want to, you know, up near the brow, you want to apply some of this lighter color that will just sort of lighten your brow bone, you know? Make you look less like a Neanderthal and more like a beautiful princess. I'm going to use this Styla Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. And I'll just unscrew it. And I'll just pull it off. Yeah, we're gonna do for the, you know, right under, it's for doing right under, you know, and it gives you kind of just a more, it makes your lashes look more full. You know? Sometimes you make a mistake, and then, you know, if you get it too wide, it's no big deal, just follow through. Yeah, and then you got to make it match on the other side. Let me do it up top here. Obviously we have to repeat the process on the top. It's hard for me to see what I'm doing, and then you'd wing it. And so you know, you might be thinking, well, it's a little dramatic, and you know, I would say that is because it's not properly balanced with lips. You know, my lips are so plain that it's making the look actually look fairly dramatic. We kind of pucker and we just drag it. You want to be careful with this part, because you know, you don't want to you don't want to go outside the lines. This isn't like chapstick. Once you do this a little bit, it will begin to sort of make itself look better. Despite my best efforts, I went a little bit outside the lines with the lips, and it'll you know, it happens. So I'm gonna get a nice dark, you know, and it's just gonna let me kind of, you know, solidly define where I wish my lips were. We're gonna definitely need to do some contouring. I'm going to use the contour application brush, which would be this one. You're going to suck in your cheeks to find out where your natural, you know, divots would be, and then you're just going to follow that line. There we go. Yeah. All right. So you're going to do that on both sides. You swish it around in the powder. You know, now that I've got that. Now you need to just kind of blend it out. Kind of got to press hard a little bit, because everybody will know what you've done if you don't blend it out. You know, it's got to be a little bit less noticeable. So sometimes I use my hands to also help it blend out a little bit. And so now you can see I have sort of a more, I don't know if you can see, but I have more of a kind of a, like a, you know, my cheeks are a little bit more brave. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to repeat the process and give myself a jawline. Hide the waddle. You know, I'm going to hide the waddle. So I'm just going to kind of do that. I'm going for sort of a Pocahontas-like jawline. You know, just a real intense, you know, Pocahontas from the Disney movie, real intense jawline. Oh, she had a fabulous jawline, and that's kind of what I want to emulate here. You want to look better than you know, I mean, don't worry about what genetics gave you, you know, we're going to create our own destiny here. That's what makeup is for. That's really what it's all about, and that's why I'm passionate about it. And there you go. Now I've got a bit of a jawline, you know, you know, it's looking better. So, what is next? Another thing is the brows. Now I have, you know, naturally almost perfect brows, but I would like to make them, just to give them a little bit more volume, perhaps. All right. So this is kind of just shows you the shape that your brow should be. Oh, this is a blade. Alright, so this is for, you know, just kind of shaping your brows. This is a razor, and you just kind of, you know, and this shows you what you're going for, so you could like sort of trace that. Anyway, I'm not going to use this because I have, like I said, a good brow shape already. I'm going to use this brush here, and I'm just going to get a little bit of this stuff here, and I'm just going to kind of, you know, just fill it in. And like I said, volume is the key, you know. You don't want a weak little brow, you know. You want it to be, I want it to be quite effective brow. So we're just going to kind of, and as you can see, it's, you know, they're getting more voluminous. The most successful people had strong brows, like Abraham Lincoln, you know, Abraham Lincoln. The last step probably is blush. You know, you want a healthy blush so that you look permanently embarrassed. That's the key to good blush. You want to look continuously embarrassed. That way when you are embarrassed, nobody can tell. And I'm going to use this brush again so that there's less, you know, stuff to clean up later. And so what you want to do is kind of smile and just apply it to the balls. Just start by applying it to the balls. And then once you've applied it to the balls, you can kind of blend it out. Because, you know, nobody blushes just in the balls. People blush on the whole cheeks. So, that's what you're trying to emulate. Now I'm going with an even more intense pink because that other one just wasn't cutting it. So I'm going to go back to my contouring palette. Contour my nose to make it look a little thinner. Just a smidge thinner. And you just blend it in, and now you've got this nice shadow on your nose. You know, so now I look a little bit better. You might not want to do this if you're a female, but I like to give myself sort of accentuate the dimple, you know, because the dimple that the Lord gave me is just not really quite what I need it to be. Liquid liner there, so that it's even better. I feel that, you know, I'm pretty much done. Am I done? So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you did, please like, comment, rate, subscribe, post on your Facebook wall.
I don't know who would like that. But, yeah, happy April Fool's, guys. I decided that it would be interesting to see what he could come up with.
I really thought I would do better in the beginning. I thought that maybe I could do some sort of like a passable smoky eye, and it was not working out. Just from the first few strokes, I was like, this isn't going to happen.
Oh, I knew exactly what was going to happen.
Yeah.
So thank y'all if y'all watched to the end.
Yeah, which is doubtful. There's probably not many of you left at the end.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff, and I will have normal videos up for y'all this week too. And until then, see you guys next time. Wait, stop it. Bye.
See ya. Say that's how I remember. Oh my. So, get down. Zen has gone to pursue her lifelong dream of being the first nudist astronaut, and I wish her the best of luck. Zen has become a full-time hand model, and so she won't be able to do hand model. Zen has delved into the world of Fabergé egg making, and she'll be doing that full-time from now on. Zen has made a plaster of Paris mold of herself and put it in an old lady's closet, so she won't be able to... Zen has just always been a wanderer, you know, she just wanders the streets, and it's really where she's most at home. Zen is blowing bubbles for the circus toward the giraffes. Zen has fashioned a papier-mâché bust of Barack Obama, which has sold on eBay for several $1 million, and that's why she's not going to be here today. She doesn't need that anymore.